Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a former Florida Gator at quarterback Kyle Trask.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He finds McCoy, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Trask. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Packers at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. A jet sweep, Dobbs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Trask. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 38. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They go play action here on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On the counter, it's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately, to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. An inside give, Brown. And he's got some space here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. He'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. He made his 1st attempt, this from 45. The kick by McManus is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game. Already 2 kicks here in the 1st quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for him to kick extra points instead of field goals.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. So the completion good for just 3, and it's 2nd down. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Trask now from the 50. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Throwing, Trask. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Trask. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On the delay, Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Running right, here's Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Colts taking the field. Again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. A 3rd field goal in the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He finds Pierce, it's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run the jet sweep here with Pierce. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His third rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make it 17-13. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes. The lead up to. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That escapes the sack, being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense. .47-yard punt, a return of 4.
And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And inside give to Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is Brown going up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they go play action. Here's Trask. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run again with Jackson. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2nd and 2. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we've hardly ever seen anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Trask now. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Up the middle, Jones. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 7, Trask. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Trask. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Trask. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding down. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. That time a 6-play drive. And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Pushes past him, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Aguilar. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try to throw now. Trask out to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 161 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 39, Trask. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts will take over here at their own 14-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Trask. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Brown on the draw play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Brown. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 178 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Brown is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They're going to look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Pass out left, caught by Woods. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To the football, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards that time, but a first down on the keeper. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from 48. And he missed it. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm him at all.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's able to find Melton. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now back to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Able to find his man, Woods. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now McManus for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Packers, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they are barely afloat.